I'm beautiful in my... Okay, wait. Not the countdown and then the horror. Okay, I'm sorry. Gaga, I love you. And today's video is just going to solidify that. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, as you could probably already tell, we're talking about Miss Gaga, Miss Lady Gaga, Queen, Mother Monster, if you will. But it's for a great reason, okay? I promise you. I saw recently on my little TikTok, I was watching some TikToks, and I saw that old clip of her from when she was, I don't even know who the interviewer was. She was being interviewed, and the interviewer asked, like, it's been alleged that you have a male appendage. Is that true? That clip came across my For You page. And of course, her very amazing answer of, would it be so bad if I did? Iconic. I loved it. I remember being a little baby trans and seeing that. It was everything. But for today's video, we have a little bit more info. We've got some more gossip because she did another interview recently. Once again, I forget who the interviewer was. We're going to find out, don't worry. But she came out and talked a little bit about that interview segment and said that, yeah, what I said was very intentional. Well, I don't want to ruin it. We'll get into all of that today, okay? She's supportive, okay? She's an ally. Again, we knew that. No matter gay, straight, or bi, lesbian, transgender, love, I'm on the right track, baby. I was born to survive. Not my auto-tune era. My name is Samantha. I post new videos every single week here on my channel. And I'm also the host of my new podcast. I don't know if I can announce the name yet. That's going to be coming very, very soon. Like next week, I think. When are we doing that? Oh yeah, but if you guys are not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel right now, my podcast will be live here as well as over on Spotify and Apple. So you'll find it here. Just subscribe. Go ahead. I'll wait for you. Are you done? Thank you very much. Make sure to follow me over on TikTok and Instagram. I post all the time over there. So if you want to keep us up to date with me as possible, make sure to follow me over there. And I also have a Twitch channel that we are currently playing the brand new Legend of Zelda game, The Echoes of Wisdom, which I think if this video is going out when I think it is, we should be playing it right now. So come over and say hi. But if you're watching this in the future, well, come over and say hi anyways. I'll be there soon. But yeah, with no further ado, let's get into today's video. Okay, so this article is titled, Lady Gaga never denied transgender rumors in her early career, so trans kids wouldn't feel shame. That's what I'm talking about, Gaga. That's what I'm freaking talking about. Anyways, yeah, that is the article that we're reading today. Can I just first of all say, I am so excited for some happy news, some good, positive news. I'm in a little bit of a transitional period of my channel right now where I want to start creating content that isn't as much reacting to negative things as it is creating fun things and talking about fun things that are happening for the community. I will still be making my commentary videos and reaction videos and stuff like that, but it just feels so good to be talking about something happy. Miss Gaga, sorry. The article says, Lady Gaga has spoken about why she never denied the transgender rumors aimed at her during the start of her career, explaining that she didn't want trans kids to feel shame. And I made a video on this before, the transvestigation thing. Y'all bitches are fucking weird. I'm not getting into it. I already called the transvestigators weird, but they're still weird. Sorry. Here's the original interview clip. Let's watch it.
There was that rumor that you had a male appendage, that you were a hermaphrodite, and you joked about it on the stage last night.
Maybe I do.
Okay, sorry, I was wrong. Not the transvestigation, the hermaphrodite vestigation. Should we do a little educational moment on the term hermaphrodite? Okay, being a hermaphrodite, basically a slur for being intersex, which means that you were born with both male characteristics and female characteristics, or a mix, or, or whatever it may be. That word was kind of like a slur. I believe it did start out as a medical term, but eventually shifted into a derogatory term. So it's no longer used. Even back during this interview though, I don't think it was an appropriate term then either. I really don't. I mean, maybe it was, but I don't think it was. I think that this still during the time was did he just say that? But I don't know. I'm just so young. I don't know. I don't remember.
There was that rumor that you had a male appendage, that you were a hermaphrodite, and you joked about it on the stage last night.
Maybe I do.
But it's interesting.
Would it be so terrible?
But it's interesting. A lot of artists would immediately put out some sort of a statement saying this is absolutely not true. You have fun with it.
Why the hell am I going to waste my time and give a press release about whether or not I have a penis? My fans don't care, and neither do I.
Boring. You're wasting my time, sir. She said, do you have a bit? Next question. Next caller. Okay, yeah, so that was the original clip. It says February 2011. This was during her meat dress era, right? I think so. I think it was the meat dress era. So I feel like people didn't really take her seriously. You know what I mean? People at this time were probably like, oh, she doesn't care. People think that she's a penis. She's so quirky. She's so meat dress coded. I don't know. To hear today her come out and say that it was very intentional, that she did not slam down on the idea of having her penis. To hear that was intentional is so cute and nice. So let me show you. This is a recent clip on the second episode of the What's Next, the Future with Bill Gates episode. This is a clip from that. Let's watch.
In my early 20s, there was a rumor that I was a man. And I went all over the world. I mean, I traveled for tours, for promoting my records, and almost every interview I sat in, they said,
I am gonna like critique that a little bit. I have to, right? You were not accused of being a man. You were accused of being a hermaphrodite. You were accused of being a trans woman. You were accused of having a penis. It was a joke that you were maybe trans or that you were maybe intersex. That was the punchline, not that you're a man. I just want to kind of warn us to make sure that we're picking apart those two different things, right? When we're talking about being transvestigated or hermaphrodited, I don't fucking know. When that's happening to us, call it what it is. Because if we really don't want to cause shame to these people, what about the people who actually are trans, right? Who have these jokes thrown at them but are trans. They're not going to say, they thought I was a man and I am. No, they're going to say, they were accusing me of being trans and I am. Editor, I don't know if that made any fucking sense.
they said, you know, there was this imagery on the internet that had been doctored.
Oh, wow.
And they were like, you know, like there's this rumor that you're a man. Like, what do you have to say about that? The reason I didn't answer the question was because I didn't feel like a victim with that lie, but I thought about like, what about a kid that's being accused of that would think a public figure like me would feel shame? It's like sometimes, I guess what I'm saying is I've been in situations where fixing a rumor was not in the best interest of, I thought of like the well-being of other people. So in that case, I tried to be thought-provoking and disruptive in another way. I tried to use the misinformation to create another disruptive point. People, I think, assume that.
See, that's so cool. I wish people took her more seriously back in the day. You know what I mean? Because meat dress era. I feel like that message kind of went over a lot of people's heads, myself included, my own head included. I genuinely did think that she was just trying to be like edgy. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, and what if I do? You know what I mean? But like I said, to hear that it was a much more intentional avoiding of placing shame a trans identity is really, really nice. Mr. Gates is right. A lot of celebrities in her place probably would, in one way or another, correct the rumors because they don't want that damaging their reputation or whatever. Or even the more likely scenario of just avoiding it entirely. A lot of celebrities do that. And I mean, to be fair, that's well within their right. You know, nobody has to come out and be this just heroic person, especially when they're being attacked by people online or whatever. Gaga's just always been for the gays, I guess. Always been for the LGBTs. I mean, she born this white girl. No matter gay, no matter. She truly deserves the crown of like pop star ally. She does. And it just goes to show you that showing up for the community in whatever way that you can or whatever way you want to. Back in the day for her, it was thought-provoking little statements or these little jokey little statements saying, so what if I do have a penis? Whatever it is, that is your medium to getting the message out to your fans, your audience, your whoever, works for me, bestie. And it also goes to show you that trans, or the slur, is only an insult if you let it be. It's like I say to the bio women, the cis girls that get offended when they're asked if they're trans. It's only offensive if you make it offensive, right? I mean, to be fair, they might have some negative intentions towards you, but my point stands. It goes to show you that when you show up for the community, whatever way that is, community will notice you and they will love you for it, girl. Why do you think Gaga has been such an icon for the trans community and for the LGBT community for so long? I mean, born this way, duh, but also it's because she showed up for us in these little meaningful ways throughout her career. I mean, media is so much different now. It's not TV shows and movies anymore. It's all social media. So you have much more access to trans people, I feel. But back in the day when you didn't have any access at all and when there was barely any representation and any of the representation that you did have, it was so horrible. Back in those days, when a celebrity would come out and make a point like in defense of trans people or whatever, it was huge. And the same thing can be said today. I mean, it may take a little bit more to be an ally, you know what I mean? Maybe making a little joke like that wouldn't cut it. Maybe it would. I'm just kidding. It probably would. But I stand by that these moments of activism, you could say, are super important and they mean a lot to a lot of people. Also, just seeing her in her like super professional era, her acting era, to see her come out so poised and like nice, this meat dress era interview moment where she was asked if she was a hermaphrodite, just healed my soul. Gaga, you done it again. No matter we love you, Gaga. That's pretty much it for today's video. I just wanted to celebrate with y'all. I wanted to celebrate that Gaga has our back. She always has. She always will. Even if she's not in a meat dress. I can't let the meat dress go. I can't. It was just, it had to be there. Like I said, you guys are posting videos every single week, so definitely go check out another one, and I will see you guys very, very soon, okay? Love you. Bye.